Stop scrolling, because what I'm about to show you is not conspiracy. It's scripture. 2,000 years ago, the book of Revelation described a system where no one could buy or sell unless they were connected to it. For centuries, that sounded impossible. Until now. Stay with me. By the end of this video, you may never look at the global economic system the same way again. Revelation 13 says, "He causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, and that no one may buy or sell except one who has the mark." Think about that carefully. Not worship, not prayer, buying and selling. An economic filter for most of history that made no sense. How could the entire world control commerce? At the same time, it couldn't, until digital infrastructure existed. For the first time in human history, nearly every transaction can be tracked. Physical cash is disappearing. Digital currencies are rising. Governments are openly discussing programmable money, not in secret, publicly. And here's the question most Christians avoid. Why now? Daniel 12 says that in the time of the end, knowledge would increase. Travel would increase. Information would accelerate. That prophecy seemed symbolic. Today, it feels literal. We live in an era where artificial intelligence can monitor behavior, where digital IDs can centralize identity, where access can be turned off with a click. Again, this is not fear. This is capability, and capability changes everything. But here's where it gets deeper. Revelation doesn't describe chaos first. It describes order, a system, structured, efficient, accepted. That's what makes it powerful, because control rarely arrives as oppression. It arrives as convenience, faster payments, safer transactions, universal access, security, and slowly, dependency. Let me ask you something. If tomorrow a global crisis demanded a unified digital verification system in order to stabilize the economy, how many people would resist? Or would most accept it for safety? That's how systems form. Not by force, but by fear mixed with relief. Jesus warned in Luke 21 that men's hearts would fail them from fear over what is coming upon the earth. Notice something? Fear prepares populations for change. Historically, major control expansions follow major crises, and the Bible indicates that a global economic filter will eventually exist. We are not saying it is here. We are asking, are the foundations being built? Now here's the part almost no one talks about. The mark in Revelation is not just economic. It's allegiance. It represents alignment with a system, in opposition to God, which means the real danger isn't technology, it's spiritual compromise. Because systems only gain power when people are spiritually asleep. Jesus repeated one command about the end times, more than any other. Watch. Not panic, not speculate. Watch. Stay awake. Discern the season. The danger before a prophetic shift isn't war. It isn't collapse, it's distraction. Normal life continuing while infrastructure quietly solidifies. Eating, drinking, buying, selling, scrolling. 2026 may be an ordinary year, or it may mark an acceleration. But here's what is undeniable. For the first time in history, Revelation 13 is technologically possible. That alone should make every believer pause, not in fear, but in awareness. Because prophecy was never given to terrify the faithful, it was given to prepare them. If this stirred something in you, don't ignore it. Subscribe for biblical discernment, not sensationalism. And comment, "I'm watching," if you believe we are living in a prophetic season. Because awareness is the first step, and readiness is the goal.